Good evening. We'll be kicking off in about 2 minutes' time. Thank you. We'll begin tonight by acknowledgement to country. We begin this evening by acknowledging the Wadawurrung people as the traditional owners of our land, waterways and skies. We pay our respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. Everyone had a good week?
Yes.
Okay, is there anyone from the beginners group in here?
Yes. Yes.
I think this first on you might be able to handle most of it. There's a G7. Have they done a G7 yet?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, well that's...
do they know G7?
They do that?
G7.
They do.
C7, just play C.
What's the song?
Right, it's song 1, song 12.
Blame it on the ukulele.
Blame it on me for not getting the slider.
Yeah, for me not getting my metronome. So that was going to count it in.
A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was on my own, feeling sad and blue. But when I met a friend who knew what to that he plays so well. All we knew just one little chord, but soon it was a sound that we adored. Playing on the ukulele, the sound of fun. Was it a guitar? No, no, a ukulele. No, no, a ukulele. The sound, yeah, yeah, a ukulele. Sound of fun.
Well, we're off to a good start. Before you don't close your books, because I just noticed up the top there, the authors of this song. Now, there's four of them. Now, I'm sure Ross will know, but the first two, Man and Wheel. Ross will probably even know their first.
Cynthia Man and Barry.
The other way around.
Is it Barry Man and Cynthia Williams?
Yeah.
Husband and wife, I think.
Yeah, and they're the original writers of the song. Now, they've written hundreds of songs, probably about 600 or 700 songs. A lot of really good hits they've had over the years, and they started each writing separately out in 1960, and then they got married. And been writing ever since, although unfortunately Cynthia died last year, but Barry's still around, and
They would have stopped too.
that stopped her, yeah, but she'd written a lot. Now the other two people, they're probably the guys that wrote, or girls that wrote the ukulele part.
Well, actually, there's only one other there, Ian. Rosie is our Rosie,
Okay.
and she's the writer of the verse we don't do anymore.
Okay, well there you go. That other person wrote the song now. Now David's probably written a few songs in your day, haven't you, David? I think I might have a single of yours.
You said 600 songs, the other person.
Yeah.
I've probably written 599 and that's
Yeah, well that's all right. Then how would you feel? How would you feel if someone took one of your songs
Yep.
and wrote different words to
a
it?
bit like Weirdo Yankovic used to do.
Would you
I feel honoured.
you'd feel honoured, yeah. And I'm sure if we contacted Barry Mann, he'd probably love the idea. In fact, he'd be, if it's on YouTube, he'd be collecting the royalties, so he wouldn't care. And I think whoever did it, this Nickel person,
That's a person.
they did a great job.
They're from the Canberra Ukulele Group.
Are they? And it's really revitalised the song, got it running again, because it was 1962, this song was a hit, #1. And that couple, that songwriting couple, have written lots of other songs, as I say, you know, like For the Righteous Brothers, He Lost That Love and Feeling, Elvis, Just Can't Stop Believing, Can't Stop Believing, I think it is. And one of his original ones, David, your mum probably would have sang it to you when you were a baby. Who put the bomb in a bump, a bump, bum?
She's
What's
nodding,
that like?
she's nodding her head. I think
Who put the
that was one of her favourites,
Really,
actually.
Okay.
It's a very good question, eh?
Moving along, so I think it's okay to do that song with the different words.
Hey, Lynn, I can see, is it a shadow or a flash of red or something behind you? Just behind you there, is
I
that?
haven't
What is that?
introduced the group, but I'll do it now. We'll start off with Judy. Judy's thawing out. And, after a couple of months, we'll be glad to have you back.
Yes.
I certainly am.
And she'll be going away again in 2 weeks' time. Is that right? No, that's not right.
Okay, well, while we're at it, Darren. G'day, Darren.
Welcome back, Darren.
And David, too. They've all got the one there in the Vicky.
Hello.
Dr. David. Okay, the next song was one we made a video clip of before the pandemic, and I think it's had quite a few views. I think it might have been 1,600 or something views.
Yeah, something
it's
like
had. Yeah, so if you haven't watched it, give it a view, and also give it a thumbs up. It helps. So
we might put a link on this week's newsletter. What do you reckon, Ian?
we'll see if we can get up to 1,700. It's
If everyone gives it a like, we'll see if we see a spike.
book 125. Okay, here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4.
I hear nothing changes.
you'll be happy to know that's one of the very last vinyl albums that I bought.
One of the very last.
Yeah, and I actually bought it on CD later on, and it's got some bonus tracks on it.
Spirit of Place. What an album that was.
It's got bonus, is that the Franklin Flow? That's on it. On the CD.
I love Goanna. I actually saw Goanna, Ian, at the winery, at Edible Winery, and it was, they were absolutely amazing, and obviously they finished with that song, and they were just incredible all these years later. It was so good.
Well, they started here as a young band in Geelong.
Yeah.
I think he's going to introduce the next one.
Yes, I am. So the next one, we're going to have a little bit of roaring in the room. Roar! Let's wake that lion up. The Lion Sleeps Tonight, which is Book 1, Song 9. I'll just have to swap instruments, Ian.
No worries. David can tell a joke, or he can explain the joke last week. I didn't get it.
Which joke was
Still
that?
haven't.
One about the flowers.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go home and my wife asks, why didn't you buy me flowers? As in, why didn't you buy my flowers? And I said, I didn't even know you sold them. It's a play on me and my, you know how we say, where's me phone? It's like, where's my phone?
That's good.
Does that make it funnier, anyone?
Yeah.
Oh, look, there you go, it's all in the delivery. I feel better now, I've been sulking all week about that.
Don't give up your day job.
I don't have a day job.
Oh, okay, well then
Don't
you're
give it
being a comedian then.
Who got it last
Who wants to
week?
hear Vicky's joke of the week come back, by the way?
Yeah.
We want to hear Vicky's joke of the week.
Oh, do you want to have it? Look, I'll have one prepared for next week, okay? I'll have a joke for next week. Now, when we do this song, please feel free to sing whatever you like. And what I mean by that is, well, within reason. So it starts with dee 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 dee, but when we start singing oh in my way, you can also go dee 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 dee. It's still going to work. And with a whim away, you can do oh in my way, 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 oh in my way. You can also do harmonies with that. And when we do the last bit, we'll do probably 4 lots when it says fade, the last one being, let's do a flourish. We've been teaching our beginners flourishes, so we'll do a flourish with our hands and we'll finish. A room flourish. How does that sound? It's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting stuff. Okay, so it's Book 1, Song 9, Find Everyone at Home, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Away,
flourishes? Did you see the flourishes?
I saw an early flourish, but that's okay.
Yeah, don't flourish too early,
No,
everyone.
I just, the horse got out of the stable. I flourished. You flourished? Oh, look. What can you not do, Jimmy? Oh, it's because you're sitting up the back and can't see your flourishes. I hope they flourished at home.
Well, that's interesting. We've got a couple of people here. Kaz is happily strumming at home tonight.
Hi, Kaz.
And
Hi, Kaz.
if anyone else, if you can just drop your name in, we can say good day. We'd like to know who you are and where you are if we don't know you. That also goes with when you're watching on, if anyone happens to stumble across a YouTube of Ukes and more, and you're not from around here, why don't you leave a comment? They can leave comments, can they, Ross?
If they're logged in, they can leave.
They're logged in. We'd like to know who's watching because some of them are getting a few hundred views, some of the weekly ones.
It's great that people are watching them, and it's really exciting to think that at some time of the day, nearly every day, someone is watching a Ukes and More YouTube clip, whether it be Solid Rock, the one that you did, Ian. So our presence is starting to build, and that's really exciting.
And it's pretty good because a lot of people who get a lot of views have only got one or two up. We've got hundreds.
Yeah. And that of course dilutes our play.
Dilutes the play. And also they're not 3 minutes long; they're an hour and a half long. So right, the next one I could get the sack today with this. Normally we do book 117. We normally do the Linda Runset version. So tonight we're going to up the tempo and do the Roy Orbison version. That's a true one. That's the only one that I like. So it's a little bit faster. If you want, you can do that bit. Roy Orbison sound. Not that he does it in this song anyway. But here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Roy's the best one. What about Linda? I think we've won.
The Roy's have it.
I think the Roy's won.
Was it the
was extra. I think you've been spending too much time with your grandson lately. There's been lions roaring and
Okay, look, what is it? Look 239. Judy says. Kaz has given us a thumbs up. Kaz.
Oh, good. Good one, Kaz.
Now this one, last time, it's pretty hard being up here with 3 Beatles freaks. And I made a comment last time about Ringo writing a song, getting the idea of the song from South France on a boat ride. And they both criticised me. But slowly I talked them around and they gave me a 70% right. And then they upped it to 80% right. Now I went home and had a look at the... I went home and had a look at the... what do you call that? Beatles Get Back on Disney. And I was a little bit wrong. I said Ringo got the idea and then went home and wrote the song. But what he did was he got the idea and went back to the recording studio and wrote the song. So,
Octopus's Garden.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think they should up my score to 90%.
No, he probably went home first. I think he came in and worked with George, didn't he?
Yeah, they did. I watched it. That's another story. I got Disney on to watch that Get Back and ended up keeping it for a year. So it cost me $100 and some bucks just to watch
Still
that Get
worth
Back
it.
show.
Still worth it.
It was worth it. It was worth it. Okay, now I won't say anything about Hey Jude, except that it wasn't on an album, was it, Dave, to start with? It was a single.
That's correct.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, how we start off? We'll start off. Don't forget. Here we go. 1. Let's start off with that. Here we go. Hey, Jude,
Hey.
Don't make it bad. Take the sad song and make it better. Remember to never break your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude,
I looked around and I thought that was you.
Oh,
I thought,
the Beatles win. Well, this is our second open mic for the year. You remember a couple of weeks ago in the round, Vicky did an open mic on a beautiful song. And now Rosie's going to do one now.
Well, what prompted this was when we did our Unplugged, we sang the Australian song. And it reminded me, I'd actually done that as an open mic to commemorate my becoming a citizen 5 years ago last month. So, I should have said, g'day. So, borrowed this from my husband. So I thought, well, what can I do as an encore to 5 years ago? And I've got to admit, before coming here, I hadn't heard of Slim Dusty. But I have since gotten his biography, which I haven't read yet. But I've learned the following song, which I hope you'll eventually help me with, but I'll see if I can remember this. Thought it was kind of all-inclusive, Slim Dusty style. Not too low, gee, what happened? Just between here and there. Wait, okay. G'day, g'day. How you going? What do you know? What's recollect? G'day, g'day. And how you
want to do an open mic. We don't do them on some nights, we don't do them on special nights, or we don't do them in the round, but if you put your name down on the sheet, with the request sheet, there's a spot for open mic. But we have to keep them brief to less than 4 minutes, and I think that probably came in about that, right, was it, Ross?
It was pretty good, yeah.
It was pretty good. Thanks, Rosie.
I mean, a Slim Dusty song shouldn't have a limit imposed on it.
You can come back and do the rest.
Although some of the middle verses, I'm not too sure if they're on my Slim version. Are they?
The Frenchman and Ukes and all that.
I've never.
I think that French impression was better than yours too, Ross.
It may have been.
Right, thank you, Rosie. Right, next song, book 2, number 19. It's a BG song. Is that what it says up there?
219.
Yeah, book 219.
Hey Ross, you know how you had a bit of a whoopsie at the op shop and there was a missing disc with your book series?
Do you want to buy a set?
Not with
It's
missing
coming.
disc 7. I want to know the ending. I went to the op shop the other day and I got a Bee Gees and it was called, I think it was the Essential Collection or something, but it was a 2-disc set. Very excited. Got home. Disc 2 was missing.
So it wasn't essential after all.
It was not.
Disc 2 was non-essential.
So I was very disappointed.
How much did you pay for it?
Look, I paid $2 and I was
That's outrageous.
Vicky will pass the hat around later for you. Right now,
don't half my way.
I picked this song because I'm a bit of a Bee Gees fan. In particular, Robin. I really think Robin's great. And this one starts off featuring Robin. And last time I was up here, I said the same thing. When you're on YouTube, have a look for Robin Gibb, Isle of Man, unofficial national anthem. Have a listen to it. It's really great. Done in a church with a choir, and it's really good. That's Robin Gibb.
Did you know, Robert? Correct me if I'm wrong. Either of you two. Robin left the band for a year or two.
Yeah, that's right.
And was going to be replaced by the sister. Because I've seen rehearsals of the other two
I've seen,
with this, and I don't even know.
I've seen the daughter of Barry. No,
it was definitely their sister.
I've only got one sister, it's an older sister, that's a word, sister, and it wouldn't be her.
I think they might have entertained the idea, and there is a black and white picture that shows her, but it never eventuated. In fact, the remaining Bee Gees actually recorded an album without Robin, called Cucumber Castle.
Yeah, and Robert's done a few videos and albums of his own too. But anyway, we better move along. It's Massachusetts, and have a listen to Judy's riffs in this too. Here we go. Something's happened here, Ross. I might have to.
1,
Yeah, yeah.
a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
And the lights all went out.
we don't have anyone from Massachusetts joining our stream, but we do have someone from the UK. Pamela. G'day, Pamela.
Oh, hi, Pamela.
Hi, Pamela.
How is it over there? Good.
That song was from the upcoming Creedence versus either the Bee Gees.
Yes, I was going to ask you about that, Mike, because we've got a Creedence song.
Yours is
It's definitely the Creedence versus the Bee Gees.
It is.
There is enough Creedence songs
Yeah.
to do a night. And we're going to do one later on. Have you ever seen The Rain?
Definitely.
Off their first album.
Yeah. They're all about rain.
But, have you ever seen The Rain? It's just good.
We've got a guest maraca player for this one.
Look to song 11.
Let's give it up for Jenny.
Now I'm moving between David and Karen so we can see you. We can't see you yet, but it'll be about a minute and I'll be able to see you.
Just give me a minute to tune up my frog, please. Okay, all right.
Okay, here we go. We'll just start it off. Judy will do the riff and then we'll join in again.
Let's give it up for Jenny. And you know what it is? My frog is smoking.
It's a no smoking policy in here.
Now, Dr. Vicky is going to give us a bit of therapy on this one.
A bit of therapy?
Yeah.
So,
4:38.
I've got a swap.
You're so disorganised tonight, Vicky. It's not like you.
I left my iPad at home, everybody, and I shopped.
So
I
Ross
had to go back to paper. How antiquated.
Ross will be using this as an excuse to have a go at all us electronic things.
But David, I did notice you were looking on my book just before.
I was because I sort of couldn't fit.
Oh, the glare on the screen.
No.
The maraca player. Now this song, whilst it's not exactly the same as what we did in Beginners tonight, it does have a C and I'm talking to the beginners here up the back. A C, it has a minor chord. It's not an A minor, but it's a D minor. Don't stress too much about that. But then it goes to F and then back to C. So it's a really good little chord progression, and it's a nice boppy one once you've learnt it. Just walk around the house playing it. I just love this song. I've played it with groups before where we get to the chorus, we just walk around the room, and then once you memorise 3 chords, C, D minor and F and back to C, you've got it, because it's the same all the way through. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think you should be walking around doing it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
hard work.
It is hard work.
Yeah, as they say, no night is not complete without a slim song. I don't know, it's probably Ross. Actually, you want to do the announcement for us? Or...
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, look, just by way of announcement, you've heard Ian mention the open mic. You've seen open mic happen. It's really, this is a really safe environment. We'd love to get to have a go. And we're giving that opportunity because for some people, it's like, you know, how you go to a bed of hot nails, hot coals. You know, you've got to overcome fears and that. This is one of those things that you might choose to do and come on up and have a go. We've got the beginners program. I'm so proud of the beginners program. They're going so well. We've had a group. Yeah, most came back. Not everyone, but almost everybody came back tonight for a second shot. And we'll be concluding that next week. What's the date? March the 13th. So that's our last session next week. I think it's been the best one ever. Vicky, what do you reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
The people are really great and they're really having a go. And so good.
Ross, I was sitting on the back tonight listening, and they sounded fabulous.
There you go.
Sounded great.
I did not put Judy up to say that. Did I, Judy?
Blame me later.
In fact, have we met? Thank you for that comment, Judy. I absolutely agree, yeah. So they're the only announcements I've got, Ian. And of course, we're heading toward the end of term. So after we do next week, we've got an unplugged night. And then we're basically to the final night, which is going to be our Walking in Autumn night. And I think, Judy, it's not ready to say any more details about that, are you? Yeah, do you want to talk to us? Or just give us a quick heads up as to what's coming up.
Yeah, the last night of term is Walking in Autumn. And we're going to have orange and red and brown and, as I always say, let your crazy out, let it crazy out. And we're going to rock the roof off. And because we're walking, wear special shoes, bright, happy boots and shoes, and dress up in all your autumn colours. And we're going to sing some really great walking type songs, shoe type songs. And there's going to be quite a few new songs as well, which are really boppy and really high energy songs. So that's the last night of the term, which was, which date? 20 something or other?
The one before Good Friday.
The 27th, that's right. After the 27th last night of term.
And we may even have some Easter eggs here that night.
Oh.
And a special treat,
Thanks, Judy.
I hear that Darren and Vicky are working on some new dance steps.
Oh!
I didn't hear that. Did you, Darren? Oh, they spring things on us.
I won't be there.
I
I won't be there, Ian. I've got another engagement on that night.
It's not another youth group, is it?
It is far more fun than yours.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got parent-teacher interviews.
Fun.
So unfortunately, I won't be there to do the dance moves with Vicky on that
Oh,
night.
no. What am I going to do with our friend instead?
I'll watch the live stream though, and the next day, and then I'll see Vicky's dance moves.
I've just got a little announcement before we go on to our sing song. A big thank you, a big hello to Les if he's watching at home, and a big thank you from Les to everybody who sent him messages for his birthday, or called him, or sent him a text, or even popped in and had lunch with him, which is awesome. So thank you from Les, he really cherished that. And as we've all known, we do miss him, and we're really pleased that he can go online and watch us all, and he really loved that we all sang to him. So thanks very much, everybody.
And Anne would like to make an announcement about something that's coming up at the Grove.
Unity Ukes at Geelong Road Retirement Village are going to have another jamboree. This time it's on Sunday, March 17th, which is St Patrick's Day. So obviously it's going to be wear green and sing Irish songs. And it's going to commence at 3:30 in the afternoon, so it doesn't interrupt anyone's business of going to church or whatever they do on Sundays. And we'll sing from 3:30 until probably about 4:30, and then we're going to have the bar open, and we're going to serve a light meal of potatoes, of course.
Green beer.
with my phone number. If you could just give me a tingle or a text to say if you're coming so that we cater for you. Thank you.
And do they bring their ukes?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
And they'll be on the screen, will they? Will the chords be on the screen?
Yeah, but you won't have to play them all the things.
Okay. Okay, so that was St Patrick's Day, Sunday. I'll see if I'm right. Sunday the 17th at 3:30 at the Grove in Barwarry Road. Is that right? And if you want to go, see Anne, and there'll be something in the bulletin next Sunday night that Ross puts out. Make sure you see Anne if you're coming, and it should be good night. Potatoes. There you go. No one else. Okay, we'll move along. The next song is a Slim song. This was written by Don Walker, a bloke out of Colchester. Would have been one of David's heroes, I would think, or one of Darren's heroes, one of the younger blokes. And he wrote a couple of songs for Slim, and he also wrote a lot for Colchester, of course. Sweet Wine and Kazan, cheap wine, yeah, cheap wine. Not that Jimmy would have ever drunk any of it. Wouldn't have been strong enough.
It was more the vodka, wasn't
Yeah, and flame trees. So looking forward, looking back. Book 414. A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Looking forward, looking back. I've come a long way down the track. Got a long way left to go. Making songs from what I know. Making sense of what I see. Of the love we've had in between, you and I, along the track, looking forward, looking back. But there are strange days, full of change on the way. But we'll be fine, unlike some. I'll be leaning forward to see what's going. Looking forward, looking back.
from Rubber Souls album. Is that right, David?
I think that's right. In fact, that's right. Yeah, is this like putting me on the spot tonight, Uncle Lee?
Why is that?
Like pop quizzes?
Oh, quizzes. Oh, well, you're the Beatles man.
Come on.
I saw your review of all the Beatles albums once upon a time.
Okay, yes, that was actually Wings.
It's the same dude, right?
Now this one's in 6/8. We start off with 4 bars of D. So I'll just get the count in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure that's either. Here we go. Oh, did I say what book it is? Book 431. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
She once had me. She
those Beatles things and watch four blokes up the front in their pyjamas, black plastic pyjamas.
She's a hot birthday.
You don't have to watch the whole thing right through. If you go to the More website and look for the British flag, and then you click on that and you can go to the actual track. So you could actually replay that song if you wanted to, or you could replay any of them. And give it a like if you like it.
And if you don't like it, just go to the next one.
They say if you don't like it, you give it 2 don't likes. That cancels the first one out. Ignore what he just said.
It's right, you click on it twice.
Yeah,
Click on it once.
yeah, and then it goes away. Yeah. Okay, so now this next song will be from the Creedence night. I'm sure David is working on that furiously.
The upcoming Creedence versus Bee Gees.
I think it's the end of term 2,
It'll be
isn't
the
it?
end of term 2.
That'll be great.
It is, so we've got a bit of work to do there.
Okay, so now on this one, the special feature of this one is David's bass work. So just have a listen to it at the start. He does 2 riffs at the start, and then during the song he does lots of riffs.
You're on the spot again, my client.
I try and copy it, but I never get the same as David. Here we go. It's 3, number 9. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Ukes said she's loving the music. It was probably that Slim Dusty song.
No, it was the Beatles, I'm sure. We had her at Beatles.
Okay.
They have all of
Everyone likes the Beatles, Darren.
Okay, the next one is an Elvis song, and as I say, no night would be complete, couldn't be complete without an Elvis song. Don't be cruel. Book 3, 37. This was actually a B-side. They recorded Hound Dog at 1957 or 8 or something like that. They recorded Hound Dog and they were looking for a B-side, and they got this one as a B-side, but then later on it sold, actually become a number one, so they both become number ones. So they would think they were both A-sides probably or whatever. And the guy who wrote it, I don't know if he's listed here or not, yeah, Otis the one. He actually sold it to a publishing company for 25 quid. So if you write a song, never sell it. You haven't sold yours, have you, David?
No, I'm just holding on to it. I'm going to try to sell it for Bitcoin when I do sell it. Yeah.
Actually, Ian, Elvis was pretty demanding at this time. After he had a few hits under his belt, he'd often say to the songwriter, I want to have a songwriting credit on that song. And they'd have to give it to him in order to have their song recorded by Elvis. So there's half a dozen or so,
and that's why
before the publishing company got down on it.
He was all set to record Dolly Parton's I Honestly Love You. The night before they couldn't get a deal to get him as a songwriter. So it never happened, apparently.
Never happened.
The night before. Dolly was there all excited. Right, don't be cruel. Here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4.
At the least we telephone and I'll be through.
but no, that's okay. Thank you, Vicky.
Thanks, Ian. What a great set.
Thank you, Uncle
Thank
Ian.
you. Thank you, Ross. Thank you, Darren. And Judy. Thank you. Here we go. We'll go over to Traveller's Prayer.
Let's give it up for Ian. What a great
thank
job.
I always learn a lot when you host there. All these little facts and tidbits that I had no idea of. So.
And trying to put you on the spot.
No,
That's,
I do, but
you know,
I'm
that's
sorry, I
right.
don't want to.
That joke worried me all week. I looked it up and used it. I couldn't work out what it was.
Yeah.
I watched the replay to see whether I got one of the words wrong. I watched the
Well,
replay
see,
on YouTube.
my jokes, often people laugh about a week later when they finally get it really laugh. They're the best jokes.
Thank you, David, and thanks.
Hope it doesn't worry you anymore.
I'll try next week to have a joke that doesn't need a fact sheet.
You can tell me punchline before I
I'll email you before I...
Here we go. We're going to go Traveller's Prayer. 1, 2, 3, 4.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm on your face, and the rain fall soft upon your track. And until we meet again, may God hold you safe in the palm of His hand. May the hills come down to greet you. May the rocks give shelter from the storm. May the dust be soft beneath your feet, and the arm give rest before the dawn. And until we meet again, may God hold you safe in the palm of His hand. And until we meet again, may God hold you safe in the palm of His hand. And until we meet again, may God hold you safe in the palm of His hand. And until we meet again, may God hold you safe in the palm of His hand. In the palm of His hand. In the palm of His hand, in the palm of His hand, safe in the palm of His hand, 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 safe in the palm of His hand.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, supper.
Thanks, Ross.
Ah!